What's down, and welcome to the first video of this YouTube channel. And by first video I mean the first one that really matters. Anything that came before did not happen. That is merely an illusion you have fabricated on yourself. You know, just like the friend who disappears when you take your medication. Anyway, so I created a YouTube channel where I pretty much talk about anything. This is so I'm not limited talking about videos, games, or video games. Funny.
Comedy gold.
However, I was quite struggling on what to do for my first video. So I have a hat here and we'll just randomly choose what we're gonna do. We're talking about Mario 64. Yes, Mario 64. A true classic. Doesn't get any more classic than this. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. I mean, like, come on. This is the first Mario game that's in 3D. 3D! That's crazy. I had 3Ds before, with the inclusion of an F. But I don't think it's fair to talk about this game without talking about the console it was on first. Yeah, that's right. The N64. The N64 was a revolutionary... The N64 was a revolutionary console in its own right, with its main selling point was giving us games that would go into the third dimension, giving us experiences we never had before. However, it would be outsold by the PlayStation. Yeah, I bet Nintendo regrets lots of things. But I do think the N64 had much more memorable games than the PlayStation. Like, you had all-times classics like Star Fox, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Paper Mario, and of course, Dr. Mario. Also, side note, this was the N64's last game. That's pretty weird, must have diagnosed the console with death. I just think the games were much better than the ones on the PlayStation. So, I feel like in that kind of sense, it basically won. Fight me. Yet, despite all this, the console isn't perfect though. Specifically, the controller, like, like, seriously, what is this? They decided that, this controller was gonna have a stick in the middle. We're gonna make sure that you're not able to touch all the buttons, and, there will be different controllers with different colors. Actually, that last one was pretty cool. But, like, come on, this stick... Okay, look, I know that this is technically the first kind of 3D joystick kind of deal. It actually beat out the PlayStation, because the PlayStation only had a D-pad at this time. But, like, come on, this thing sucks. If you rub it too much, it will become nothing but a stick. Haha, I'm 12. There's also these new buttons that helped you control the camera. They were called C buttons. Okay. I'm about to call Nintendo and talk about this controller.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Nintendo?
Yeah?
I would like to talk about one of your most famous controllers.
You should buy the Nintendo expansion pack.
No, I'm broke.
But you should.
What does it even contain anyway?
It contains N64 games.
Oh, hey, that's cool. I was just talking about N64 games.
And an N64 controller. Hello? You still there?
Anyway, guys, I just got done, putting a $4 pipe bomb in Nintendo's mail. It's the N64 out of the way. So I apologize if, my mic sounds like actual garbage. But, I don't know what you're gonna do about it. Now, time to go back to actually talking about, you know, Mario 64. Now, in all seriousness, Mario 64 is actually a pretty good game. I mean, almost all mainline Mario games are actually really good. It's not like this is the Sonic series. Now, I wouldn't say that this is an open world game, but it's something along the lines of that. You basically go around and collect the stars you need and progress. You don't need to collect all the stars unless you're 100% completionist. The main story of this game is Princess Peach is inviting Mario over for some quote-unquote cake. And you know Mario can't resist a deal like that. But it seems that Princess Peach was surprise kidnapped by Bowser again. Mario has to go around and jump in these paintings to collect stars. Now, if you're wondering why we're jumping in paintings, why are you asking questions about a series where we play as an Italian plumber trying to save a princess from a turtle by eating mushrooms that let him grow in size? One of the main complaints of this game is that once you collect a star, you're automatically spawned back to the front of the castle. But to be fair, this has a simple explanation. It's simply because they just couldn't process all the stuff you could do at once. It's not like a Switch where you have everything you can do in the game already spawned in. No, and this is the N64. It's quite old, so I don't think the game console would be able to process all this stuff that could be here at once. So yeah, you'd have to be spawned back to the castle. The game is mostly just platforming, and that's pretty much it, like a real Mario game should. Although these bosses are a bit generic. They're cliche, hit 3 times and they're done. You grab the King Bob-omb and throw him 3 times on the ground, and now he's canonically dead because there happens to be an extra metal ball in that one area. You ground pound the swamp 3 times, and now he's canonically dead because all of a sudden there's a tower built. Jeez, this game is dark. Yeah. Very dark. I recall getting nightmares from this game. The Chain Chomp always scared me. He was so big and always tried to chase you. But I was a pro gamer and ran into the grass where there was a bunch of flowers. And they got gangbanged by a bunch of Goombas. There's Mario drowning, which always freaked me out as well. No, I don't like that, Mario. The ghost house was just creepy in general. Like, people are all like, ghosts don't die. You're using the word die in a Mario game. And look at this atmosphere, like, what? That's just, no. And don't get me started on the piano. As soon as that piano came to life, I turned off the console. Also, by the way, in order for me to play Mario 64 back then, I actually had to go over to my aunt's house as like a family get-together or something, and then I just played on the N64. Yeah, she had an N64. That's how I experienced the terrible controller, but thank you very much. Like I said, I was just pretty much in the same exact zone at the beginning where I was just against the Chain Chomp and went ahead and got gangbanged by Goombas. But eventually I'd find these scary things, and I didn't like it very much. So how did I play the games now that I'm no longer going to my aunt's house? Well, my dad pirated the game on an Xbox. Look guys, calm down. It's not that crazy. It's not like I'm going to be like,
oh no guys, I pirated Mario 64 on the Xbox. Oh no.
Nah, it's just okay, man. And of course, in order to get the Bowser, you have to give all these stars you were collecting and open these doors. Ah yes, Chris Pratt versus Jack Black. The battle... You gotta do some parkour and then you come to a boss fight against Bowser. Now of course, for some reason every Bowser fight is very anticlimactic. You either kill him by having an axe that he left at the end of a bridge for some reason, have him eliminate himself by destroying the blocks underneath him, throw his own toys at him, or in this case, grab Bowser, because Mario's been working out lately, and spin him around, throw him at a bomb that was conveniently in the air, and then boom, out of the 3 hits. Once you go through all of this stuff, you find out that Peach was, I guess, spoiler alert, Peach was inside that framed glass. Okay, sure, whatever. And then this weird ending screen with Yoshi, I think. I don't know what that is. Now, with every game, there's always communities part of this. This one has a cool speedrun community. My favorite speedrunner has to be Nathaniel Bandy. He's just like a perfect mix of casual and competitive. He's not too competitive, but he is a little bit. But he's also pretty casual at the same time. I suggest you go watch him. He's pretty good. He does a bunch of ranking videos. Nah, but the most interesting side of this Mario 64 community is the conspiracy community. And no, this isn't because I really like the FNAF community, but like, come on, these conspiracies are funny. Conspiracies being L is real 2041, which is just a dumb conspiracy in general. This is basically where you go into the back of the castle and you see this statue, and most people read it as saying L is real 2041. Now obviously L is real means Luigi is real, meaning Luigi is clearly a playable character in this game. And 2041, what does that mean? I don't know, it's probably just a bunch of numbers. I mean, I guess the most popular theory for this is Paper Mario, which is basically when that game came out, which had Luigi, but it also came out quite a while after Mario 64. You telling me Shigeru Miyamoto made this sign specifically to say Luigi's in the game and to promote a random Mario RPG that's going to come out years later? You telling me Shigeru Miyamoto was like,
Hey, Reggie, what if we, like, put a statue in the back and had it, talk about the secret in the game, but also promote a Mario game that we haven't even probably started yet?
Hey, Shigeru Miyamoto, that's a pretty good idea. Let's do it.
also no reason for Luigi to be in this game yet, because all Luigi was at this point was basically Green Mario. You know, because player 1 is Red Mario, player 2 is Green Mario, player 3 is White Mario, and then you got that Rainbow Mario.
That was so unfunny.
But, yeah, he's not in this game, by the way. Most people tried to find him. He's nowhere. So, sadly, Luigi would not be in the first 3D Mario game. Or the second. Or the newest. And yes, shut up. I know he's technically in that one, but, like, he's not playable. The next conspiracy is every Mario 64 cartridge is personal. No, this one is a true classic because it's so funny to say out loud. Every Mario 64 cartridge is personal. I gotta say it again. Every Mario 64 cartridge is personal. Oh, really? They're all personal? Then it would be sad if I destroyed this. Now I'm gonna destroy... Oh, wait. I pirated the game. Well, then you're next. I wanted to start off with something that's not too obscure, but also a little bit popular, but not too popular, you know? Anyway, I just want to say that you don't have to like or subscribe. That's your option. I'm just happy that you watched this video till the end. Anyway, that reminds me, how much views did I get? Oh, yeah!